One day from just plumb fading away, how you gonna build a house with the foundation erased? Keep praying, no saying what brothers become. On the dawning of the day, the West was one day away from living on a history page. Ain't it fitting how they're fixing to be winning a race? And the rest of us are given a direction to run. On the dawning of the day, the West was one.
The sun is setting on the turn of the century. I know for certain it's my turn to be legendary. Ain't no curtain gonna be a burden, my centerpiece. Reach for the sky, you're gonna get burned eventually. So call me Icarus, hick with a burden left to seed. Ride or die, I'ma ride till there's nothing left to grieve. My mama said to me, son, y'all could be anything. Best believe I'll never be anything less than deadly. Scared of me, y'all better be. I'm out here avenging the death of the old West, even if it isn't dead to me. The day it dies is one I hope that I don't live to see. But this hayride is falling by the wayside of industry, stripping our history till there's not left of dynasties of leather and dirt. Our ancestors bled to make fertile this earth. So come arrest us, I'ma keep singing about the day the West was.
One day from just plumb fading away, how you gonna build a house with the foundation erased? Keep praying, no saying what brothers become. On the dawning of the day, the West was one day away from living on a history page. Ain't it fitting how they're fixing to be winning a race? And the rest of us are given a direction to run. On the dawning of the day, the West was one.
Me and my brothers are hustlers, rustlers, bad customers, in other words, underdogs, backwater juggernauts who prefer a bit of rough tumble to the hustle and the bustle of the big city. We are, cause it's pretty as the cats get fat on another man's living. And you call me the villain because I'm willing. Well, I weren't born to conform to your vision, God willing. My thoughts of prosperity ain't got no comfort sharing it. You call that coffin an office? Honestly, y'all can just come bury me. Your stocking shares, I'm just despairing. Lord, give me that prayer, please. My father's footprints of good men and horizons, all I'll ever need. You call progress a wonderful thing, but you yank the great chain from under the gang. To us left for a feeling, but I shut up our hang with a darn stuffed shirt like a bunch of a bank. Well, I'm a hick sure, harass my prick holes to get to your big future and stick with a 6-shooter. Cause I went to division in a double hick sure, well, I'd rather live full or eat the grit a bit sooner. To a picture picture, no room for a band-aid. Branded me bad, all I am, well, you band-aid man's gotta stand till we came and we banded. Together took a stand for the land you abandoned. Give me a horse in the road and I'm sad, but give me 4 walls for a home, I get restless. To a steamroller the war, the Lord blessed us. I'ma keep singing about the day the West was.
One day from just plumb fading away, how you gonna build a house with the foundation erased? Keep praying, no saying what brothers become. On the dawning of the day, the West was one day away from living on a history page. Ain't it fitting how they're fixing to be winning a race? And the rest of us are given a direction to run. On the dawning of the day, the West was one.
Don't be upset if your sunset on a sunset. Stick to your guns, cause your run just ain't done yet. And pray the day never comes when there are none left. Spin your barrels, cause your battle ain't won yet. You can trace this life of mine out on the horizon line. I've hit those valleys low, I've mountains left to climb. The only test I left to pass would be the test of time. And you can bet I've no intention to be left behind.
Don't be upset if your sunset on a sunset. Spin your barrels cause your battle ain't won yet. Don't be upset if your sunset on a sunset. Spin your barrels cause your battle ain't won yet. Don't be upset if your sunset on a sunset. Spin your barrels cause your battle ain't won yet. Don't be upset if your sunset on a sunset. Spin your barrels cause your battle ain't won yet.
10 gallons of regrets and they weigh on my mind. Was I living my best or just wasting my time? Did the path that I tread have to stray out of line? You can deny me the trail, but those footprints stay mine. You see a bandit, a crook who was forsaken. I see a man who just took what the Lord gave him. I didn't plan for a habit of law breaking, but someone's gotta get back all that y'all have been taking. An office space is squandered waste of all the Lord gives us. And clerkins working, stacking shelves with other men's riches. The land was all we had until you taxed us to the ditches. Tore our souls out through our pockets, so we fought you sons of britches. The world turns with infernal machines. Watch the world burn as we turn up the steam. Will my saddle still gleam or just burst at the seams when it's all that's left to carry that American dream?
The wasteland leaves no room for easy survival. We're in a world in which the gun is the Bible. Hanging onto my dignity, but it kills to see lives torn apart. So I follow in his footsteps, and here's where my journey will start. I am the lone wanderer of Vault 101, abandoned by my father. I'm the prodigal son, my plan's done. I'ma take back this land from the super mutants. Mini nukes I'll handle. First place that I found was a megaton town. Moriarty said GNR is where I was bound to go. You can't get around, you know, without the right tools. So I talked with some traders and now I can fight fools. See, there's never tight rules, super mutants know that. Raiders tap on mercenaries with their guns and bats. And the big ass brutes carry their big ass gats. But none of this gets scary when you got bats. That's why you gotta stay smart, start stashing stim packs. Buff out, get you jacked, but too much will drive you whack. And don't get over encumbered, cause you'll be left in asunder. And see, the radiation here is much worse than a sunburn. Watch me whip out my gun, turn and face the threat. See, I'm a champ, wastelander, you can place a bet that I'll set things straight in the whole DC. It's just how I get by in Fallout 3. The wasteland leaves no room for easy survival. We're in a world in which the gun is the Bible. In a land full of savages, but humanity manages, gazing across the waste we've made while thinking now all I have is this. Here's my story chronologically, Museum of Technology, the Washington Monument, super mutants can't follow me. And I think I've had it at Rivet City. Dr. Lee told me my father was not quitting, and so she asked if I heard of the Project Purity at the Jefferson Memorial, cause that's where he's sure to be. But my dear dad was trapped back in Vault 112, and so I had to bring him back from the virtual hell. And so we reinitiated Project Purity's goal, but it was in those moments that we lost all hope. The Enclave invaded and they claimed their land, but my good old dad would lay to waste their plans. We tried to border Wingspan and their demands, but their hostility deprived him of that chance. Still my father wouldn't bother relenting with the Enclave. Sacrificed himself to trap them all and put them in their graves. Scooping through halls, I butchered them all. They stand in my path, they shall fall. My life is a field, don't know what to feel when I found the brotherhood of steel. Took off my armor with the thought of my father, and that was when I left to find the gang. All of my foes shall be slaughtered. Captivated in the Enclave, Raven Rock, Eden gives me FPV, and now I've gotta save a lot of things on the planet with my father's old dream. Me and the Brotherhood plot to assault the scene. We team up around the Enclave, they're territorial. But we got Liberty Prime, so now it's our memorial. And then we learned about the damage purifier device. We're standing on thin ice, time for sacrifice. Care about these people, I'll have much hope for them. They're to villain this time is not the end. So I gotta choose now, do I take the chance? We began at my own expense, but in my karma, and now I can see that I'm just another step